right, Max, we talked to you a few weeks ago, but now we're in full swing of spring training. How you feeling?
Feel great. Feel strong. Feel healthy. To me, that was the most important part, was coming in, not having any setbacks, not having anything holding me back, and I feel really good right now.
Yeah, and of course we had the scrimmage today. You faced Noah Syndergaard. What was that like?
It looked good. Ball felt heavy. He had some good life to it, and he was commanding the ball well. Unfortunately, I got a little shift beater on him since there's no more shifts, so it was nice.
Yeah, I heard you were you one yelling that or something like about the shift?
That's probably me. I was a little excited about that. The last couple of years, the shortstop's just standing there and laughing at me, thinking I got a base hit, and he's just standing right there. So it was fun to see.
Yeah, and that was such a competitive at bat, to some pitches around the borderline there. But there's been a lot of talk about his velocity. What do you think about his velo out there on the mound?
It looked good. I don't know what the numbers were, but it felt hard. It felt heavy. I know in the past it's facing him, he's always had good velo, but sometimes the ball felt a little light. It felt very heavy today, and he had good movement, so I thought it looked good.
Yeah, and you've always been a great hitter, but now that you're playing with these new roles, does it give you any added confidence, make you feel a little more comfortable at the plate?
I mean, probably a little bit, but if anything, it makes it simpler because now you can just go back to the approach you've known your whole life. It's hit the ball up the middle, hit the ball at the pitcher, and hopefully there's not a guy standing there anymore like there used to be in the past. That's the thing that was always so frustrating to me, was you're doing the thing you were taught to do your entire life, and now there's a guy standing there, but not anymore. So hopefully there is a couple more hits that way, but it definitely simplifies the approach a little bit.
Yeah, and we know that you're such a hitting junkie, a student of the game. Is there anything that maybe is off the radar that you're zeroing in off this spring training that you're kind of working on?
Just being healthy, just making sure that my body's moving the right way, because that was something that happened last year. We're just dealing with the injury, trying to get back. Things weren't moving how they're supposed to move, even though it felt comfortable, and that ended up costing me, obviously. So just making sure that my body's moving the right way, I think that's the most important thing that I'm focusing on.
Awesome, and now that we're in this clubhouse, some new faces, what's kind of the general vibe been like just in this clubhouse this year?
It's been awesome so far. It's hard to really get a true feel until games actually start, just because in spring training everyone's always off in their own pods. You have the pitchers that are always separate, the outfielders are separate from the infielders, and so it's hard to really get a sense for how it goes. So you got to wait until games start, but just off the bat, everything has felt great. It's a whole group that's in here that means business. Everyone's focused and bought in on getting better each day, and as long as we can do that, the outcome's going to be really good. If we have an entire group of guys just focusing on what they can do each and every single day to improve on at least one thing. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's base running or defense or hitting or even just, something in the weight room. As long as you're focused on doing something better every day to get better, the outcome's going to be pretty good at the end of the year.
Awesome, and defensively, saw you taking ground balls yesterday. How you feeling about third base this year?
Feel really good. Last year I got really comfortable over there. And third base is a position that I always said in the past, it's hard to play when you're only playing over there periodically, once a week, once every 2 weeks. And getting to play over there almost every day last year, I started getting very comfortable, and I got to a point where I actually enjoyed playing third, which was a position that I didn't really always enjoy in the past. So now I really enjoy playing over there. I love being over there, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, in 2021, playing first base, we had a Gold Glove level, played second base, but to feel like you have a home now at third base?
Maybe a little bit. Yeah. You know how we do things here. We're still going to move guys around, and I'm sure that's not going to change. Obviously we have a plan going into the season, but things always change. Guys get banged up. Things happen, and so it's just one of those things where you got to make sure you stay open-minded about everything. But it is nice to go in knowing what the plan is.
Awesome, Max. Well, thanks for the time, man. We'll catch you a little later. Have a great spring.